Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're gonna get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. It is one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punch to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold. Cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take your pick of the adjective, the point remains. They truly mirror each other in that respect.
But there's one thing that CM Punk has that's going to get him through this match tonight. Faith. It's what CM Punk lives by. It's what drives him each and every day. And it's what's driving him to snuff out the Viper once and for all. Back suplex.
The WWE Universe has long awaited seeing Punk and Orton settle this grudge, but I cannot wait to see Michael Cole make his WrestleMania debut in the very next match.
I can believe that, Corey. I've been training for months for this moment. It could be the greatest match in WrestleMania history.
Oh, the delusion at this commentary table right now is astounding. You're going to lose, Cole, and it is going to be a massacre.
Speaking of that, how did your match go earlier tonight, Wade?
Just focus on Punk and Orton, okay?
And crash going to the cover. And he breaks the count quickly.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against The Miz at the Royal Rumble. Oh
no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him.
Camel clutch and sitting deep into it. CM Punk on the verge of submission.
And he very quickly counters.
Struck with a calf kick.
Up and into a Falcon Arrow. He's headed up high.
Wants to finish this.
Blast off.
He lands hard.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point,
From the top. And he retaliates. Hooked up. DDT.
and you can see that Orton is already starting to slip. That injury starting to hinder the Viper. Wants to finish this.
Lift off.
Diving double axe handle.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Punk never saw that coming. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's. Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
A great counter to cover.
Breaking his own pin here. Not sure if that's wise of him at this point. Setting them up in the corner.
Effective counter.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Knee to the jaw. Opponent groggy. And opponent like a sack of cement drop with a clothesline.
Big knee lift.
Ricocheting off the turnbuckle. Certainly felt all of that.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Producing a trampling.
Punk with a running knee to the face. Now opponent drop with a clothesline. Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Butterfly backbreaker.
Showing Randy the door here. To explore things ringside. ringside now. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. One step ahead there.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
And Randy can't mount any offense.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse.
Reversed into a kick straight into the face.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Producing consecutive attacks. This is frightening strength here.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton.
We don't know if we'll see Orton's path to the post tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
So much torque on the knee and ankle, and Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
With a wicked fall-away slam.
Heading to the top now. Look out! Taking a flight to nowhere.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed. Boom, man.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's headed.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Smack in the corner with incredible velocity. Punk, knee in the corner.
Oh, a clothesline after the knee to the face. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
Well, what a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Launching himself off the top. KO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the 3 most devastating letters in sports entertainment.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Answers back on Orton.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, GTS. Orton is done.
2. Oh, and he just kicked out.
Orton escaping by the skin of his teeth with that one. He has to think that was too close for comfort.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
With the counter. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The goal, sweet GTS for Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
2. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy. But